guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here with another video to end the trilogy of videos that we have been doing recently. In case you are new here, we have started off with Teen Titans Go hitting its 400th episode, to Is Teen Titans Robin the same Robin from the Batman, to end the trilogy with celebrating the Batman turning 20 years old. Not the Batman the movie, but the Batman animated series from 2004. In case you don't remember, the Batman premiered on September 11th, 2004, and I believe it was on WB Kids. And man, what a time. We were just transitioning from this being our first solo Batman show since Batman the Animated Series, which is still hands down the GOAT of Batman animated shows. And not only that, this was our first solo series, not having Kevin Conroy as the voice of Batman, even though we did have him continuing on as Batman in Justice League the Animated Series and Justice League Unlimited. Sometimes I feel like the Batman is the middle child of the Batman animated shows, where it doesn't get talked about enough, because we would transition from Batman the Animated Series, the Batman, and then Batman the Brave and the Bold. I'm not counting Batman Beyond just because it was focused on Terry McGinnis, a new character, and not Bruce Wayne. That's what I mean by that. But nonetheless, I love this show, and the theme itself is phenomenal, especially that little riff in the theme, man. Great. But this is our first chance of having a new actor, and it actually was Rino Romano. If his voice sounded familiar to you, he was the voice of Spider-Man in Spider-Man Unlimited. Another fun show. And with that being said, the cast of this show was great. Like, the voice cast was amazing. As we had Rino Romano, you had Kevin Michael Richardson as the voice of Joker, which was a very different Joker, very unique, and I loved his rendition. It was very fun. But not only that, you had Tom Kenny as the voice of the Penguin, who, if you don't know, was the voice of SpongeBob. It still is the voice of SpongeBob. Clancy Brown as Mr. Freeze. Ming-Na Wen as Ellen Yin. The cast goes on and on. It was just a great cast to see. But one of the things I really loved about this show was the animation style. It was very different compared to the Bruce Timm style that we got in like Batman, Superman, and the Justice League animated series. So it was very unique, very manga anime style. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the Jackie Chan adventures. And the action in here was on another level, probably, and I still think is hands down still the best action of an animated Batman. I'm just talking about just an animated series. We're still hold in high regards for the action in here, and I just gotta say it was great. But not only that, in this version we started off with a very young Batman. I believe Bruce was like 24 when the series started, which I thought was very interesting. And not only was it very action-packed, was the voice cast great, I think the storytelling was great as well. I mean, of course, we still hold Batman the Animated Series in high regards in terms of storytelling, but I think the Batman still had some great stories as well. One of the things I think they did great was kind of like homage to Batman the Animated Series, how they had the story with Bruce and Detective Bennett. The story of how one bad day can change everything for someone, and to see his transition from detective to Clayface was just great storytelling. It kind of like has like an homage to like the story of the Two-Face in Batman the Animated Series, and I thought they did really great there. And not only that, seeing this Batman go from being such a loner to being able to trust people as he went to trust and work with Detective Yin, to working with Commissioner Gordon to, having Batgirl, which was an interesting choice to having Batgirl introduced first instead of Robin, because of the whole Teen Titans thing. But not only that, just seeing him, adopt Robin into his family and then later on joining the Justice League, and having the nice switch of having him, want to have Superman join the Justice League and Superman feeling like the loner when it's usually reverse, which I thought was a very interesting take. And seeing him pair off and work with the Justice League members in the final season, season 5, was fun as well. I mean, the Batman went 5 seasons. Not a lot of shows get to even go close to that. Usually you get a nice 3 and you're done. And it's a great testament to see that this series actually went 5 seasons. What did you guys think of The Batman? Were you fans of it? Where does it rank on Batman animated series shows for you? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you enjoy my thoughts, make sure you like, subscribe. And if you are not aware of any of my videos dropping, make sure you scribble that notification bell if you want to be notified anytime I upload a video. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.